When I see art, it inspires me to do stuff.
For children, the word art inspires immediate action, creation. But for adults, well, we tend to overthink things. We worry about how we'll be perceived if people were to see us without the masks we normally wear. So I created a little play project to revolutionize that thinking, called the Art Soiree. Here you're invited to take off the masks you normally wear, and to bask in some things you might not normally play with, and to allow yourself, beautiful you, to spill out, way out, into the world. Because it might just shift your thinking. You might see things in a new light, and you might just want to start making something without having any idea where you're going, because you trust that by being you, you'll connect with others.
A whole lot of things. Paintbrushes, colours, lots of colours. Artists. I think of artists like Leonardo da Vinci. I think of the history of art. Very interested in history, and that kind of ties in as well with art. Liberation, freedom, rainbows come to mind. My childhood. I had loads and loads of fun. Didn't know what I was going to do exactly, but once I started playing, ideas started popping in my head. Don't know where they came from. And I played around with a bit of stop motion photography, which I haven't done before. I was totally absorbed and time just flew, being totally creative, and it's one of the best feelings. Yeah, it took me back many, many years.
This thing about quilting that I like, where you could draw squares next to each other or something, and it has a quilt feel to it, and then it's not a quilt because it's on the wall, but quilts can be on, it's not made of fabric, but there's fabric glued on it, but it's sewn together. Like I glue the pieces together so they stay together, but then I sew on top of it so you can see the sewing. I like to connect to the idea of like early art, like when people made quilts or when they made something for the tribe.
My name is Natasha. I am an artist. I'm an artist, writer, and teacher. And
It can be hard to step into a place where we're asked to take off the masks we all wear. But when we do, when we really engage in creating something, we begin to be exactly who we are. And that leads to openness, laughter, so much sharing.
I've met a lot of really great people in my life, and that have imparted their cultures on me, and it's become a part of me.
Right.
So in my core, I'm a mixture of all those people, and it bleeds out to my entire life. And this is my brain, and that's my brain exploding because I'm so creative. And there's ashes on my hands because I'm on fire. And at the same time, all that stuff that binds me and contains me still comprises a part of me, even though I'm so creative.
My heart.
Aww.
And these are wild animals, so they're in a cage because I only know zoos because I'm from the city. This is my skyline.
I love that.
There's my music inside coming up out of my house, which is my body. But this is actually also my house. There's love, and there's my dog in the backyard. Is my eyes and soul, my lion spirit.
So, I finally found my tree.
You did?
Because all my life I've been traveling alone.
Right?
Been a lone ranger all my life. And I found my home. that looks at the city, the big dreams. And that's Krista and Jacko here. And that's me. That's the water.
Create like a phoenix, which represents new beginning, trying to be free, and it's kind of like you can't cage this type of bird because it has so many colors. Their colors is too bright for you to keep it down. Yes, exactly. Tame.
So I guess
Cool.
drawing flying stuff is the coolest thing you can do.
Look, my guy's flying like a whoosh.
I guess everyone, we are just little kids at heart. Everyone's like, flying, brain explosion, flying over the ocean. I want the glitter! Have you seen those commercials?
That's the thing. When we reconnect with ourselves, when we find our heart, we realize that we share that heart with all the people around us. And together, what we can create is absolutely amazing.